Howdy folks, I hope you're treating yourselves oh so well. My name is Claire and this is a channel where we like to do tarot readings. Today, what you should be aware of, I thought it could be helpful. So, let us get it. This is pile 1 in your card. The Sun. One of the happiest cards, if not the most. I guess it is. People say it is. So, also, I really enjoy the face. Look at that. So cute. So sweet. Symbolizing growth. I heard destruction. So maybe in a positive way. Maybe your living situation is improving if you're not moving somewhere. Maybe it's just getting better sufficiently or substantially. Okay, what you should be aware of, pile 1. I saw the Lovers on the bottom earlier and then it just came out. The Lovers and the Ace of Wands. My dears, babies, it looks like you might have a decision ahead of you, or someone makes a decision towards you. Maybe you could not be aware of this at this time, but someone is thinking of you heavily in a sense of they're attracted to you, but they're also trying to figure out if they can instill themselves in your life some way, if it's possible. Decisions are being thought of. Oh my god. Okay. I'm in the Empress with the Lovers that came out before, and these cards just have like succinct colors. They're very synchronistic, I would say. With the Ace of Wands, like, can you get better than this? If you are wanting to progress with someone, it seems like someone really just sees you as the entire package in ways that, like, you're defining what it is that this person didn't think they were missing. It's sweet in a way that there was resistance at first, and you know how some things, I know personally that I'm this way, that if I didn't like something at first and it grows on me slowly, I tend to really just eat it up. I really enjoy it a lot. So I think that's what's happening right now. I think I'm seeing the fruits at the top of the tree right here. So it's like someone is thinking that you are bearing, like you have a lot of opportunity ahead of you and within you. There's something very deeply inside of you that maybe this person with the Empress also, this person could think you're very attractive to the point of like wondering what your kids look like or wondering what a family would be like with you. Empress is very significant of just being prosperous, building in a way, fertility in a lot of ways as well. You guys are blowing me away. You guys are blowing me away. The Star, like the Empress, the Star, and the Lovers and the Sun. If I said before, and it was a funny thing, because I know that the Sun is the brightest, most significant of joy and happiness, peace card there is. And then just to, I know life laughing at me for even thinking otherwise, they showed me the Lovers, which would be another one that would be a contestant of something that's just one of the most positive cards in the deck. And then you got the Empress, another one that's just like, how could you go wrong if you get this card in the deck? It's a symbol of like respect, people understanding that you're worth building towards, and you are, that like it's, you had built yourself to the point where it's not people think that, people know that because you've proved it. And then the Star, I love to get the Star because it shows that you put in the work. She kind of is naked, so what, maybe I should hide that, but you put in the work. She's pouring into the ground and the water. You know how to be emotionally sound and also maybe emotionally there for other people in ways that you are starting to identify with now. It's so exciting. I just feel you, for once, getting the good side of something. You're gonna know what it feels like to feel good. It feels like you're sick of being sick of things. So with that, yeah, just pure positivity ahead of you. It's wow. Someone thinks that you are worth building on, and you are, and I think a lot of people are recognizing that as well. And not that it matters, but I think you're in a place where you're like, okay, hell yeah, I'm ready to like sow my wild oats. And I know that's like grotesque to say because it sounds like reproductive, but what I'm saying, I think that you're ready to get out there in a way that is beneficial to you, that when you go out and you maybe network, or when you meet people, it shows a side of you that you are actually connecting with for the long term. You're not gonna come off in any ways that are not you. And I think it's like, finally you're up and this is your season. You're in your own arena, and people are kind of coming by and being like, oh my gosh, what's going on over here? What are we doing? This seems pretty fun and fresh. But the Judgment card, you've gotten one major, like not major card, all of these. And Judgment is a little like, be cool, be chill, show people respect. You might have a lot of good coming towards you, so just remember that everyone is human. Keep your cool in any situation, even if it is like a plight of yours or like a slight at you in some way. Maybe if someone is still testing you but you do have a sense of power, do not abuse your power just because someone is being like irking you or being a pest. It doesn't matter. Move through things how you have in the past when you didn't have shit, because now you're about to, and you want to still look just as humble and chill as you did before. This life is really coming to you. There's not many better signs than this. Like, I don't know how to this is glorious. So I'll just do one more for funsies. The Seven of Wands. Yeah, what a random card to get at the end of this. It's just, I think maybe people are going to be seeing you coming up in a lot of ways, and it might be kind of annoying seeing people cycle back into your life or some way, form, or fashion. Just treat everyone with love, because you don't want to come off, I feel you might regret it if you come off in a snide or in a way that you like to be lighthearted, and you don't want to hold baggage. You want to let go of all of it. So I would start doing that now, because it's only about to go up and up and up. It's about to be so fun for you. The best cards on the deck came to you and they made sure they came to you, because I was like, yeah, the sun, whatever. But you got this. And with that, you gotta know I love you. Pile 2, lovely of you to join us. Hello. Your card was the Emperor. I chose it because I like that the sun kind of looks like it is in eclipse, but also the tree. I really enjoy this tree. With that, let us begin your pile. This is, oh my gosh, what you should be aware of, what's going on around you, perhaps just helpful advice. What you should be aware of, pile 2. Ooh. This is a time for you to duck, I'm hearing. The Hermit shows that the turtle has naturally equipped itself, or it's been given a shell, which it can retreat into at any point in time, making it its defense mechanism is up there, really highly valued. It can get past a lot of things. I've seen videos of alligators or crocodiles, whatever it is, trying to eat them, and it doesn't work because they're shell. So with that and the light on top, it makes me think, if you can hold out in your domicile, I think that's how you actually say it. But, okay. Seven of Swords. There is I'm hearing pest. So, something is testing you by annoying the hell out of you. Something that you have to be on high alert about for some reason. It leaks into your day-to-day for some reason or another. I'm hearing ignorant, annoying around you. You have to be aware of it, but you cannot lash out at it in some way, form, or fashion. I think if you were to hold your ground, stand your ground for just a while longer. The Emperor is a card of knowing your routines. Maybe you need to find some routines that get you out of a place. There's a need for you to get past this just as quickly as possible without sinking any anchors, without making things last longer, prolonging them in some way, form, or fashion. If you were to fight in some way or make things harder than they need to be, then they could prolong this or extend this situation, and that's just not necessary, because it almost feels like, I mentioned earlier, the sun, and then you have the light. It's like the outside is just going to be like one thing after the other. You could be very, very distraught lately, or just in a sense of like, when I say distraught, it is almost a sense of apathy, which feels just sickening. It's like you don't even feel the want to feel happy. You don't even want to feel anything. You just want to feel nothing. And that is such a dark place. It is. And I think that the routines that you can keep, the days will just fly by if you can let them go on, let them go past you, because you need to get past this as swiftly as possible, as cleanly as possible. I'm hearing you don't want to hold on to anything of this so that it focuses its attention any longer at you, or it like holds on to you in any way. You just don't want to engage at all. The Lovers in reverse. So it's like decisions were made. Some people around you might be dealing with a lot of hurt or mental issues. There's something going on that is deep-seated that people around you are having to deal with, and it's almost like they could go off in ways that you don't just need to deal with at all. And I think there is a respite. I'm trying to think of how to put this. This is the push, the compounding before you become a diamond, almost. Like you are about to be seen in ways that you are going to be chosen for certain things in the near future. 3 of Cups, and that was in reverse too. I think that there's a way, like all the things that you've done in the past, whether they be kind of baggage related or tainted in some way, they're just very few, and the happiness is scarce maybe in the past, but you're relating in a lot of ways to someone in the future with this. Very newly and plainly, I'm hearing. So I think that the way that you are is going to really set off a lifestyle for you in some way. Like the 3 of Cups in reverse, something that did not work, did not go well for you at all in many ways, and maybe in different times in your life. These things are coming back into fruition, and it's like 5, 6, 7, 8 of Swords in reverse. It's like you're gonna, oh my gosh, okay, yeah, the 8 of Swords in reverse. So the 8 of Swords is about being trapped and not understanding. It's like you have an intuition to that you're going somewhere great, but you aren't allowed to know what's going on, and it all just feels so bleak and confusing, but you know that you're here for a purpose. So you're like, I can't give up this. This is finally, it might come to making sense. It's almost like, because there's the Sun and the Three of Cups, and it was in reverse, but it's almost like you'll understand why a lot of things in your life didn't work out, or why they worked out the way they did, and how to maneuver that in the future. It's not like you did something bad in the past at all. It's not like that. But it's almost like you'll understand how to take on further action, and it will work for you. It'll act like you won't have to put yourself out there so much. The Empress. And it was in reverse, but I think, yeah, the Emperor was your card that set off this. So it's almost like all of your sides will come together in a way that makes sense. Your edges that were sharp will be softened naturally by some situation, but it won't be bad. It won't be harsh at all. It's almost like you come into a friend group or a job situation or a love situation, and the way that you are really works for you, and you evolve into this bigger, better person because of it in the near future. I think something is going to help you evolve greater, but it's almost like the thing that you are now, you've worked so hard to get this way, and you're almost like, okay, I'm going to be this creature. Like, people are going to either accept me or they're not going to. So with that, here comes the people that are really, the people, places, situations, whatever, that are really going to eat you up. They're going to take you on, and they're going to find you so good. Like, the way that you are is going to be so balanced with this new situation. And that, because like you got the moon, and yeah, it's almost like the way that you are is going to balance something out so well. And with that, you're almost going to evolve into a new creature that's softer, or just something that you naturally are more inclined to being, something that you like more. It's satisfying to you, and it's coming full circle. It's gonna be good. It's not, when I say full circle, it's gonna be like not back to the bad, but it's gonna all make sense to you, or it's all gonna start to feel better and come to, things aren't gonna, it's almost like you're gonna have a jump to expect things to go bad in some places in your life, and it's gonna be like, oh, nothing's wrong. And and you're gonna realize that, and then it's just gonna be like that for then, from like, I want to say now on, but you know, like, life's not perfect, but you know, it's not gonna be horrific any longer. And with that, you gotta know I love you. Hello all, pile 3, lovely pile 3. Okay, advice, what you should be aware of, what's going on around you. Let's get it. Your card. Your card. 7 of Pentacles, pile 3. You're kind of in a lull. Not a lull, but you are identifying your strengths, and that is because of something that's made you have to. You're realizing, or maybe not so harsh, you could just be realizing what you're good at naturally, because you're recently coming into reaping some sort of rewards for something that you started doing. You could find that you're good at, you know, hobbies. You're enjoying a hobby right now, or you're good at your job. You're falling into your pocket. Three of Pentacles, yeah. Look at all this green lush. You're feeling safer. I think that things are becoming more smooth for you. If they're not right now, in the future, you're going to definitely feel the world trying to work with you and quantify your actions. It's almost like you're putting in the work in a peaceful way and not pushing too much, because you have a tendency to want to like if you're not doing something, what should I apply myself to? You could be an entrepreneur in certain ways of your life, where you constantly have to think of how to make money or some aspect of that, but something is growing and it is good. The Hermit, yeah. Maybe a need to replenish, take a load off. If you could identify what you can do in certain, like a schedule. I think that you need to find where you want to give on I don't think there's a daily basis for you. There's so many things that you're going to be busy every day for sure, but I don't think there's a necessary for you to do something every single day if you're getting a little worked up on, should I, like, it's almost like you feel like if I have the opportunity to do this, I should be doing it right now. And you need to figure out the happy balance of how to step back and be like, okay, I need to do self-care. I need to replenish myself because I'm feeling a little haggard. 7 of Cups, yeah. It's almost, yeah, you're constantly building where there will be a need for you to yin and yang it. You need to be able to chill and allow the waters to flow through you. If you can find a way to decompress in some form or fashion that makes you, there could be a need for you to find a way to let go right now. Cut ties with some energy, Reiki, cutting cords, going outside, just doing some whatever the I don't know what you call those. There's energy work could be helpful to you, cleaning out your space, and need just to reset your mind a little bit. I don't think that you're necessarily really stressed out right now, but just for funsies. I don't even know how to say it without, because it shouldn't be alarming. It's just I think there's a sense of you should enjoy the chill right now, because I think your life is growing in ways that you aren't seeing, and it might get ramped up in the future. That's what's kind of feeling like you're ready for that, but you might not know what that actually entails. You could have had a very organized lifestyle up into this point for a certain period of time, or you could have been in control of a lot of aspects of your life up until this point. And I think in the next phase of your life or in the near future, there's this feeling of it's about to change in ways that you wanted, but I don't think you realize how much you're taking on or how much that is a difference from what you're used to right now. The 6 of Cups, yeah. To appreciate the simple right now is very beneficial to you. A need to just fall back, not try to push too much. I think that you are putting yourself out there in certain ways right now, and that is what you're supposed to be doing in this slow progress form. Death in reverse. Yeah, it's this lady on a horse. So leading me to believe that you're growing in ways you don't know right now. And with all the red, action, forwardness, you're tantalizing, you're more visual. In some way, form, or fashion, you're about to just have to take on a lot more. You're about to be seen more, engaged with more, and because of that, it's just going to be a lot different. And it's what you wanted, but startling, perhaps, nonetheless. 9 of Cups in reverse, yes. A less comfortable lifestyle is ahead of you in ways that you've asked for, in ways that you wanted, and it's prevailing. It's going to be emotionally fulfilling, but right now, I think you should enjoy and put to rest the current lifestyle you're dealing with or feeling. If you have any loose ends or things that you're feeling are kind of dragging at this point, I would put them away. I would let it go or cut them off, something like that. Cleansing yourself, cleansing your cycles, cleansing your space. All of these things are necessary in this forward motion because it's going to be heavy at some point in the future if you don't just get it out of the way now. You want to start this new path forward as light as possible, as I'm hearing green, so it's just a matter of, I think you want to be as new and bright-eyed and bushy-tailed as possible about the situations in the future, and with that, you don't want to hold the past in any way, form, or fashion if you don't need to. It's a tool for you to move forward. It is not baggage. So your space, if you're feeling like if you have a very chill lifestyle right now, just enjoy that. Enjoy your space. Just do a little overhaul or cleaning, let go of some, give away some stuff, or whatever you want to do. Just whatever feels good to you right now. Just appreciate that, because it's about to change. It's about to be way different, and I think, yeah, it's what you wanted. So we'll do one more card. Three of Wands. Look at that. And it's red. It's very red too. It's like a deep maroon. It's got a snake at the bottom too. I think, yeah, there's something in you that is just kind of, it's almost like, yeah, you're ready to go. You're wanting the future to happen now. You're so ready for it. So I think there's a need for you to unwind in some ways, form or fashion, just a cleansing for the new season of you. Because the Three of Wands is all about the future and seeing it clearly and understanding. Like, the wands are what I think of as vision or understandings of pillars or what are supposed to be a part of your future. So it's all coming towards you and at you, and I think you're getting excited about it. There's just a need to take it all in, calmly understand it, and then we move forward from there. After a period and cycle of replenishing, recycling, all those sort of feelings and things like that. So right now it's cool, it's chill, but it's about to get really different in a good way. You already know. So you gotta know I love you.